you want to make 30, let's just say you got to make 3,500 bucks a month. Okay.
Right.
Now in your company, you gotta break this stuff down. You gotta say, okay, if I need to make $3,500 a month, and you got, um, you know, let's just work your company and, um, let's just say Mlsp, okay? Because we've kind of defined that, you know what, instead of looking to turn customers into distributors, a strategy to turn business-minded people into customers may really help you out here, okay?
Right.
All right, so what we want to do is we want to create something that is is creating an arrow this way, right? It's creating an arrow going this way, so it's going this way.
Right.
Also want to create something that's going this way too, okay?
Yeah.
So now they're working in conjunction with each other. Does that make sense?
Right. Makes sense.
So, so we'll start with like My Lead System Pro, okay? All right, so if you say, all right, let's just say I bring in one person a month into My Lead System Pro, okay? You're at $100 a month, okay? And then typically, the goal, once you bring someone to My Lead System Pro, especially if they're new to Mlsp, um, the main goal they're gonna want to speed up their process.
Right.
So a good question to ask them is where they want to be, what do they want to achieve over the next 3 to 6 months, what's their budget, and where do they feel like they need the most help? Because then you can drive them to a course, okay? So main courses in Mlsp on the front where people are like, where people are going to be like, okay, what can I afford, or what can I do to get what's going to help me get on the track to get some better results here. Um, I'd say 97 to 297 is going to be your honey. It's going to be a honey hole for you.
Okay.
Now, so you get a course, you're looking at $97 to 297. Now you can either do one or two things here. When when you buy a course, um, or I'm sorry, when someone else buys a course from you, it's me. I typically go buy the same course, especially if it's one that I've never bought,
Right.
because I just take that commission and say, you know what, I'm going to take that commission and do that course. And that's going to help you grow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But the whole thing is, you look at, let's just say a year from now, we set a goal. We'll say, all right, well, my goal is to make 3,500 bucks a month a year from now. Boom. All right, now that's 12 months. So if I'm bringing in one person a month at Mlsp, and let's just say a minimum. If you're doing the right thing, you can do this. It's not difficult, but you got to just, the whole thing goes down to how I got to be in front of enough people, and I got to show people enough value, because people have problems. Everybody has problems.
Right.
Everyone has an issue in their business. I don't care if you're a 7-figure earner or 6-figure earner. A 7-figure earner's got a problem in their business, because guess what? They're trying to become an 8-figure earner.
Right.
Does it make sense, man?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So let's just say a year from now, boom, we're working at one a month. Well, now I'm at my, let's just say, $1,200 a month. And then let's just say you're rocking at 50% on a course on people that actually come into My Lead System Pro, 12, 6, so now you're looking at, just in a My Lead System Pro leg, so you had 12 people come in, they pay their monthly, that's 1,200 bucks. Okay. Half of them buy, let's say, $150 course on average. So you add in, $149 times 6. You just added $894 to your bottom line, plus $1,200. Now, on a scale here, guess what? You're already making $2,094 a month. Okay,
Right.
keeping that pace up, and then it's going to go up or down. Okay, so you can just say, plus or minus. But guess what? You just took a chunk of that $3,500 that you want to make, okay? And you just knocked out, 200 or 2,000 of it, $2,094 of it, okay? Because now we're being specific, right?
Right.
Okay. So now, I'm not going to say the name of your company, but let's just say our MLM. All right. Now, you know this better than I know. So you know where you're trying to be in your MLM. All right. So you said, all right, I've got customers, right?
Right.
Okay. So how many customers can you get a month in your MLM?
Yeah.
Ballpark range, just middle.
I would say 6 customers a month.
Okay. And at 6 customers a month, you probably buy like a package or something, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what's your commission on that package?
Well, I've had people buy the $200 package, and I got it was $10 and some change, almost $11 from that.
Okay. So you get 11 bucks selling a $200 package.
Right.
Okay. Now, so that's not a big front. Okay.
Right.
All right. So you get $11. Now, all right. So really, you're making about $60 a month. Let's say maybe like 60 to 100 bucks a month.
Right.
All right. Just on front end sales. Okay, on the customer. All right. Now, but the main thing is how many out of 6 customers a month, how many stay and order every month?
So far, I had 100%, but I mean, it's been a couple of months though. So.
Right. Yeah, and then you're gonna have people fall off. I mean, that's just
Right.
How it is. But you just got to keep. What can you continue to do to provide value to these customers so they're seeing the value in their product? Okay.
Right.
And it could even be off having a webinar that they can plug into. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Offers them a little extra value to say, yeah, I'll keep doing that. Hey, guys, hey, as long as you continue to buy products and use these products, you get this service.
Right.
Like that, and you got to be creative sometimes. But so, all right, so we've just added $60 to $100 a month. Now, your biggest residuals are going to come from distributors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say you're making $60, $100 a month here, and that's continuous. All right. So you're doing that. You have a good month, bad month, whatever. You add some customers. Now, the big thing is creating that distributor. So let's just say out of every person you bring into My Lead System Pro, all right, they're going to see the value in My Lead System Pro. I mean, most people do, especially if as long as they're logging in and like checking out what's going on and being part of the community. Okay, that's where people win. If people aren't logging into it, that's where they're losing. But with our tribe, with the Cloud 10 tribe, and the weekly hangout and the support, the team atmosphere where you can promote Cloud 10, and I have people every day, yo, what's Cloud 10, man? What's that? And you promote that stuff. It's different than what everybody else is promoting.
Right.
That brings people to you, that attracts people to you. Okay. So let's just say 3 of every 12 that you bring into My Lead System Pro. Let's just say 3 of 12 come in. Now, what package is it do they have to buy to qualify as a distributor?
It's either the $500 package or the $1,000 package.
Okay. What's the commission on that?
You get on a $500 package. Man, I don't know. I have to look at it again.
Okay, cool. So one thing I want to express is if we don't even know what we're getting, okay, for that, we need to have a good understanding of that, not only for us, but too, like, how are we going to create distributors if we don't even really have the idea in our mind to create the excitement for other people to actually have that incentive to become distributors?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But, so that needs to be clearly defined too, but, if you could say, if you averaged off of, you know, all three people that came in, and then you're going to have to build relationships with these people that come into My Lead System Pro. Um, and not everyone's going to, hop onto your MLM, but everything at the end of the day, man, starts with authority and influence. Okay.
All right.
Because when you do that kind of stuff, man, that's where those three people are going to come from that are say, you know what, I'm cool with that. I'm not married to my current opportunity. I see you as a leader and somebody that can just help me. What are you doing? Like, what company are you with? And then you say, hey, I'm rocking with this company. Um, are sounds like you're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. And they say, yeah. And then they might not even ask you what the company is, but I've had people do that before.
Right. Right.
They just say, yo, how much is it? And then you get them in. And I always say, well, listen, let's make sure you go through the presentation before you have any questions first. And then it's crazy, man. I'll reach back out to them. I'll say, hey, did you have questions? They'll say, nope, I'm ready to go. No, But guess what? This person's ready to come in and be a distributor. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Ready to come in and recruit people. They don't even. And then you just say, hey, listen, these products are pretty cool. Take them. And now what you've done is you've taken a person that's coming in and say, hey, look, I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to build a team. I love network marketing. I'm looking to hook up with some leadership. And then guess what? The products are a bonus.
Right.
The products are cool. I like them. They taste good, whatever. They do what I need to do. I align with the products. The products are a bonus. But guess what? Authority, influence, and leadership. Okay? And continue to bring in your customers. Okay?
Yeah.
Because guess what? As those customers see you as an authority, the leader, the person of influence, those customers are going to be drawn to you to become something more.
Right.
Okay? But the authority and the influence and the leadership will allow you the ability to ask them questions.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There's certain questions that need to be asked in order to, hey, what's changed in your life that really got you feeling like that, man? Or like, man, I saw you. I mean, you said you gained 20 pounds. Like, I mean, were some certain things like going on in your life that just kind of like, stumbled upon that, or like, I'm just curious. I'm just asking here, but I mean, hey, man, how's your job going, man? When's the last time you got a promotion, man? The authorities, a kid just said, hey, man, we're supposed to hook up at 3 o'clock today. You got to wait till 7 because my boss called me into work. And I said, no, that sucks, man. I mean, that's just not me. No one's going to tell me to come into work on my day off. He said, oh, well, I love money. And I said, well, hey, money's cool. I like money too. We just make it in different ways. I choose
Right.
not to, go there. But I said, hey, man, you only know what you know. Okay. But if I don't have the authority to say that, he's just going to see me and it's like, well, dude, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Now, you don't have to have amazing results to create authority and influence. People decide the authority and the influence in their own mind about you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's
You don't
true.
you don't do that. I mean, dude, I've had people think literally, man, and this is not to brag. It's almost weird to me. Some people have thought that I'm a millionaire. And I'm like, far from it. Literally, but guess what? People will make up what they want to believe about you, man.
Absolutely.
I don't have to name names. I know people right now that are internet celebrities, people that came out of Empower. I know people right now that they have a perception of like crazy wealth, but I know they're friends, and I know people closer to them than other people are. So the authority, but they have that authority and influence, and they'll continue to just be that way and make money and do those things just because.
Right.
But they created that authority and influence, and all you have to do, man, and the reason why My Lead System Pro is so important is you can use their information to position yourself as the expert.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I kid you not, man, dude. I don't bring in a lot of people from my warm market. I didn't used to, but now it's become so easy, and I didn't really try to before. But they've seen me online, and they've seen me just stick to it. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, how long have you been watching me just go at it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably been close to a year now. Yeah.
Yeah, just go at it, and but you've seen I mean, over a year, you've probably seen some crazy growth and change and transformations that
Yeah.
I probably haven't even noticed. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But what happens, man, I know, man, and then all of a sudden, when you go to that warm market person, man, they see you as like, they don't even see you as the old Anthony, okay? And that's the big thing in network marketing, man, is it's not how you view people, it's how people view you.
Right.
Because it's just like your guy you're telling me about the funnel, right?
Right.
Not how he views you. It's how you view him. You view him as this like magical funnel guru.
Right. Right. Right.
When he says jump, you say, I've been waiting for you to ask me to jump. Like now just tell me where to jump and like tell me like just, am I gonna die? But the trust is there, the influence is there, the authority is there. Okay. So now once you've brought in, let's say 3 people, and let's just say they buy the $500 package, and you make $200 off of each package. Well, guess what? On a monthly, you add that up, and that all comes down to, let's say you just made an extra, two, and then 400, $800 a month. Okay,
Right.
that's what that adds up to. Now they're bringing in customers. Now, if you go the residual route of saying, you know what, for each person they bring in, let's say I'm averaging like, I don't know, a couple $100 in this leg, $100 in this leg. Let's just say I make residually, of course. Let's just say another $100 in this leg. Okay, we add all that up, man. You added in at 800, the 100 that you make a month, $900, and then you got some residual stuff in there around, let's just say $400. Well, you just went 900 plus 400 equals $1,300. And then you take your Mlsp money or whatever, and weird how close that gets you, because it's $3,394.
Oh wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
The goal is 3,500. So you just mapped out how you need to make $3,394 a month, and while doing both in conjunction with each other.
Right. Right.
And what happens is when you're working and doing these things that Mlsp is teaching you how to do, okay, all of a sudden one of those 6 that's a customer, just a customer,
Right.
one of them pops out and says, I want to run with this. Okay. And then guess what? Another one pops out and says, I want to run with this. And another one pops out and says, I want to run with this. And all of a sudden now you've got like 5, 10 legs of people that are trying to build.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like with my MLM, man, dude, I brought in a ton of people myself. But I've got a sheet of paper. You know where it's at? Oh, over here. keep it in this notebook. Where I see it. It's the back page. I probably should move it that way I see it, but you don't have to see the names. But there are 15 spots, okay?
Right.
These spots, all right? Well, actually, these are 20 spots, okay? Now, I just made this like yesterday. So some of these spots you see were blank, right?
Right.
So there was about 12 spots. Now, these are exclusive spots that these are people that I know that are going to be with me till the death. And I have other active people that are distributors, right?
Right.
But they didn't make this roster here. Okay. Now, once I add all these names into this roster that are solid, because these are people that are like, I know they're lifers that are looking to build. These are everybody in the eyes that have expressed to me, and I see it in them that they're going to be with me no matter what, and they're going to go try to be double backflip, triple awesome diamond in this company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, people see me, man, dude, and once you got to plug into what Mlsp has in the training library too. You have to.
Right.
Because that's the stuff people are like, well, man, how do you recruit so many people? How do you get so good at like talking, and like how do you get so good at just like the stuff you talk about? Because I'm feeding it in all I'm doing is if this is all I'm putting in, then the only thing that I can put out is that.
Right. Right.
I know. So even if you're starting to become the better recruiter, and now you got people that are coming in Mlsp, and even if they don't stay in Mlsp, you get them into your MLM.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're all they want is if they have a goal and they say, and you tell me, hey man, I'm trying to make $3,500 a month, and you say, well, you know, do you see yourself making $3,500 a month just in this company? And you say, well, I do, and then we map it out, and you're like, oh shit, I don't now I don't know. And I'll say, okay, listen, man, are you coachable? Can you do it? Can you follow instructions? And what's most important to you? Are you married to that company? And you say, I'll say, okay, let's get you in. Boom, you're locked in. But once I have all 20 of these seats locked in and pinned in, not pencil, I'm gonna keep recruiting, and I'm just gonna keep putting people under and building my team, because it's not about building wide anymore.
Right. Right.
But you see how strategic this stuff is, man?
Right.
There's no hope. There's no try. There is no like, coin flip. It's very strategic, and just because it's strategic doesn't mean it happens overnight. And just because it's strategic doesn't mean that every person on this damn sheet is going to be that person.
Right.
Okay? Because guess what? Like, sometimes the Kobe Bryant doesn't always stay with the Lakers, man. All right? Sometimes they LeBron.
Right.
They go and but they may end up back in Cleveland, and that's crazy.
Right.
They may end up right back in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm glad this is recorded. All right, so I think I lost Anthony, guys. So hope this helped. Paint the picture for your prospects. Get to know your people. Know your people better than they know themselves, and don't worry so much about creating customers and turning customers into distributors. Focus on helping people in a market, serving people. And if you want good customers to be distributors, take people that are ready to be distributors, network marketers, show them My Lead System Pro, give them some value, get them in some courses, help them in an area, and then show them your company if they're open to it. If they are, they'll run with it. And now you've actually taken somebody that's ready to run, and they've gotten some excellent training. They've gotten to know you as a leader and a person of authority, and that will in turn create so much value in your organizations. And I've seen it happen firsthand. So I know I lost Anthony, but I hope this was able to help a lot of you guys. And I really do look forward to seeing a lot of your results. So I'll talk to you soon, guys.